I'm Helena, and you're at Future Music Festival with the AU Review.
Welcome.
Thank you.
You just got off the stage.
I did.
Tell us about the set.
Oh, it was great. I was playing the Future Sound System Arena. Also on my stage is Danik, Dyro, Chucky, ATB, Dennis Koyu, bass jackers. So it's a great stage to be involved with and to have my name on. So it was awesome. It was really fun. I was opening up, which is always a little bit trickier because you start with nobody. So you're also very much conscious of trying to suck people in and sort of keep them there to sort of, you're the party starter. So, but it was good. It was really fun.
And when it comes to, you mentioned a few of the other artists on the stage. Are you going to be heading back out there, after these interviews and checking it all out?
I wish. I will be at the other shows, but unfortunately for this one, I'm obviously playing in Perth tomorrow. And the only flight tomorrow, if I was to fly out tomorrow, got me in 20 minutes before my set, which is way too risky.
So you're out tonight.
So unfortunately, I have to actually leave in about 20 minutes, which I'm a bit devo about because being the first day, I wanted to kind of hang out and see everyone, but I guess we've got the rest of the tour to still do that.
You'll get to do it tomorrow or next
Yeah.
weekend. Are you going to be going to the Asian shows as well?
No, unfortunately not.
Well, it's going to be a good run for you in Sydney. I mean, for you in Australia. Are you looking forward to seeing anyone in particular, though? Is there anyone that you are going to try and see?
Well, I do love Eric Prydz sets. I think they're really, really cool, and the fact he's not been to Australia before, I think is really exciting. So there's going to be such a buzz, I think, around his sets when he plays. I'm really keen to see Knife Party.
I hear the set's phenomenal.
I've never seen them before, so I'm really keen to see those guys. And believe it or not, I've never seen Deadmau5 play, and I'm really curious. I'm so curious. I've also heard that his visuals are just out of this world. So everyone apparently was just gazing at his visuals and just, apparently they're insane. So I'm really keen to check out his set.
When you play events like this around the world, do you see an artist like Deadmau5, or you haven't seen Deadmau5, but an artist like him, and go, oh, I want to do that. I love that light, or I love that effect. I love those graphics. Do you get any ideas?
Of course. you draw inspiration a lot from the people that that you look up to. I went to the Big Day Out show this year, and Steve Angelo was playing, and to me, he's one of my mentors. I love what he does. I love his sound. I love his style. I love everything that he's about. So he was playing, and I was making mental notes. Even his mashups, I was like, oh, that's such a good edit. I should go and do that one. But even the way his sets and his visuals, and I was just looking at his visuals, going, I need new visuals, I need new this, I need that. And I literally, as soon as I got home, I got on my computer and started downloading everything that he played. It's just, I think it's, it's so great to sort of go to these shows, because a lot of the time when you tour, you don't really get to see that many people, because most of the shows that I do when I play it are just sole headline shows. So it's great when you play at these festivals that you're on the lineups with other people, and you actually do then get to check out what other people are doing and draw inspiration, which is always really cool.
And what about the collaboration side of things? Do you ever meet someone at these sorts of events and go, let's work together?
Yeah, it happens all the time, and you always see so many collabs that have come off the back of festivals, especially Australia. I think because people get here on tour, and obviously you're with them for the full.
It's not just the one day.
It's not just the one day, which is quite often what happens with a lot of the festivals in Europe. It's just the one day. But when you're on the other side of the world, with these people for 2 weeks, it's the perfect time to be doing collaborations. So you never know. We'll see what comes off the back of the festival.
And your latest track was a collaboration as well, I understand.
Yeah, it was actually a collaboration with Nielsen in Holland. He's a really good friend of Nicky Romero, who I've known for years. So Nicky introduced us, and me and Nielsen hit it off. And when I was over in Holland for an AD week, we linked up and went into a studio, and our latest collab was a collab called What Up. So that's out at the moment.
Imagine you're dropping that during the set.
Of course.
and is your set giving us some hints about what's going to come, for the rest of the year as well?
Well, particularly this tour, what I will be testing out, and it's what I played last as my last track, was my new single Levity, which features the vocals of Shawnee Taylor, who, for me, I think she's one of the biggest house vocalists of our time. Her voice is so diva and so powerful, and you know, the track's got a really positive message within it. You know, it's about you know, not letting shit get to you and overcoming it, and it's just a really uplifting, powerful sort of summer track. So that's coming out on Ultra Records at the end of March, and Future Music is the testing ground for this track. So I'll be dropping it, making mental notes, and fixing up any things that I can hear before it comes out at the end of the month.
And at festivals like this, what makes the perfect crowd? What makes, for the performer on the stage, what makes the perfect crowd?
I think it really doesn't matter where you play, you know, what country, anything like that. You know, if the crowd's good, it's going to be a good show. And for me, the perfect crowd is just a crowd who you can unite as one. You know, that you play, you have the full club's attention, and everyone is there purely to have a good time. And there's no bullshit, there's no attitudes. You know, everyone is just super happy and just wants to dance and just let loose and just have a great time. And to me, that is the perfect crowd.